talk everything basketball over here, man. Everything is peaches and cream. Your host today is King Cass, Supreme the Google, the one and only that can predict anything that goes on in the NBA. And brought to you by my homie on the left, Con Man the Machine. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, Cass, man. I love talking about some NBA. We got a lot to talk about tonight, my man.
Oh yeah. We gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. We got a couple of topics we're gonna go through. We have the playoffs going on. So a lot of things is going on. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about these the Hawks and the Knicks. What you got going on with the Hawks and the Knicks? You think the Hawks gonna get rid of these Knicks? What's going on with the Knicks, man?
Well, New York people must be going crazy. The Knicks, I guess they kind of felt it was going to be a cakewalk, but apparently it's not. The Knicks right now, we talked about a couple of shows ago, Cass. We talked about how come the Knicks do not utilize Softy. You know who I'm talking about, the big guy. He's kind of soft. How come they don't utilize him? And, back in the day, they used to go in the paint, then go outside. It seems like the opposite right now. And the Knicks, for some reason, do not want to utilize Cavs. The more Cat, I got all kind of names for that guy, Softy, whatever you want. They're not utilizing him enough. I think that's hurting them. And then you look down the stretch, they do not distribute the ball. You got, ball dominant Brunson, who I don't think he's had 10 assists all year. And I think that's hurting the Knicks in a great way. And then you got the guy Bridges, who they done gave up 6 picks. And the man, he had 0 points in the last 6 quarters, guys. 0. He's had more turnovers than points. And you gotta look at that. Their judgment has been terrible. And the fact is, on their last play of the game, where they had opportunity to win, they gave the ball to Brunson. Brunson went to the baseline. And anybody who knows, you use the end line as another defender. And he went baseline and didn't know what to do, got caught up in the air, throws the ball away, and the Hawks went and did the damn thing. And also, you got to remember, too, the Hawks have nothing to lose. They're playing with house money. They have nothing to lose. And they got my man McCollum, who has, I guess, people thought he was washed up. McCollum ain't no joke. And what's good about they got the youth, and then they got an experienced veteran in McCollum, they're hungry, they're young, they're athletic, they're long, and they ain't nothing to be playing with. So to answer your question about the Knicks, they in trouble. They in trouble. I mean, you got Hot playing like doo-doo. Bridges ain't doing a damn thing. So, it's a mess. I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to come up with some type of solution, something to try to get them on the right track. But if they lose this next one, it's a wrap.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like once they lose, they firing that coach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He gonna get fired.
Your mic is choppy, sir.
Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm fixing it. But yeah.
You're doing it. The thing
He'll get fired.
that still kicking a little bit, but the Hawks, what's great about the Hawks. I remember way back about, I don't know, a couple of months ago, I was talking about the Hawks and how they were going to be a team to be reckoned with. And that was prior to Ice Trey, Ice Young, Ice Box, whatever his damn name is. Before they got rid of him, that they're young, they're hungry, and guess what? No one is in the max salary situation. They have no max players. So they're young and know it. They got potential to have the 4th pick next year. So I think that the That's a good series, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen with the Knicks. How you sound now?
Don't know yet.
Sound a little bit better.
1, 2, 3.
Much better, sir.
Much better, boss.
All right, see, yeah, Guru got it fixed up. All right, check. So, like I said, coach gonna get up out of there. They lose this, the coach getting up out of there. I feel like they're gonna end up cleaning the house. They're gonna do something with. I think they're gonna end up losing some players too. I can see that because just by looking at the game, you could tell that them players was getting frustrated, especially at Cat. Because come on now, we're in the playoffs. You being too sweet now. I get that you've been doing all your little sweetness through you know. I get it, but you on the big stage now. It's time to man up, man. I know you hit the gym a couple of times. It's time to man up. But let's talk about CJ McCollum. This is his villain arc. This is he turned into Batman right now. He doing something. And he shocked me. He really shocked me. Like I was really watching the TV, and I'm like, man. CJ, what is you doing? Like, I really feel like once he got out of that what we call it, the abyss. Once he left that abyss and got onto a team that's something, he's showing it. I want to say that yes, the Hawks is going. I feel like the Hawks can go. They can get rid of them. But I'm not going to put the Knicks out too soon. I'm not going to put them out. I really don't want to because on paper they look good. But as of what you see and what they're presenting is terrible. Very terrible. But it's only so much that Brunson can do. There's only so much he can do. He ain't like LeBron putting his whole team on his back. There's only so much he can do. So much. But I have faith, because it's been last time the Knicks won, I wasn't even out in the world yet. So
I think it was 73. I think it was 1973.
Yeah, I wasn't even out in the world yet. My mom and dad ain't eat yet. So that's the last time I want to see them win. Like for real. As much as I love my team to death, it's teams out there that I want to see win. I want to see the Knicks get one. I do. But y'all playing around with the church's money, man. Y'all can't be doing that. Everybody is upset right now. I have some Knicks fans that I know right now that is really upset at this. And once they lose, bye-bye to that coach. It's been a lot of coaches getting fired, but we ain't talking about that as of right now. But yeah, it's gonna be a wrap for him, and I feel bad for that. But since we talking about upsets too, we need to go into the Wolves and these Nuggets. Yeah. Now, this is a war because Ant got something to say. Ant doing his thing. Now, I am finna say this though. Now, Key may say something on this, but I gotta say something. As much as we don't like I don't like Rudy. Old Rudy was doing his thing. He was doing his job. I feel that he was doing his job for the simple fact that don't overthink it when you guard Jokic. If you overthinking it, Jokic's going to be Jokic at the end of the day. Simple as that. But if you overthink it, he's going to kill you. Period. Ant pulled Rudy to the side and like, look, man, hold your hand up. Just do what you got to do. Don't do nothing normal. Lock him down. I don't even think they really doubled Jokic that much. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. They weren't doubling him that, and he did a slight good job. Was it spectacular? No. Wasn't spectacular.
but he did a nice job of what he was doing to Jokic. Now, I don't know. This is gonna be a good series right here. This is gonna be a good series. I'm not a Nuggets fan, but I like what I'm seeing. I ain't been into the series like this in a while. I ain't gonna even hold you because it's been a past playoffs that I had to like not really look at it too tough. But this one right here, I was excited. So, come, give me a deep dive on these Nuggets and these Warriors. Who you think gonna come out on top?
I got you on this real quick. You know, first of all, you know, Jokic was not Jokic last game. He shot 7 for 26 from the floor. And he had more turnovers than assists, which is unheard of. So Gobert must be doing a little something. You know what I mean? And you know, he's getting a lot of heat, you know, a lot of it might be rightfully so, but he's a 4-time defensive player of the year. I mean, that ain't for nothing. And he's doing what he's doing what he needs to do in order for them to go further. Now, you know, Denver also played without Gordon. You know, Gordon had this injury, which I like to talk to maybe later on. But they played without him, and you know they weren't as effective. Now getting back to Minnesota, you know what, McDaniel, you get that brother some confidence. It's a wrap, my boy. He ain't taking no damn prisoners. He going off. He got 20 points. He did his damn thing. Then you got DiVincenzo. You got to watch out for him. The Knicks should never got rid of him. He is effective.
Oh no, yes.
Hey, my man is good on the transition type game. He plays good help defense. He's tough as nails. I think he's been a major factor. And then we got DeSumo, your boy from Chicago. He out there. He was out there. He's doing the damn thing. He got 25 points. I mean, I think he surprised a lot of people. And then the top of those, you said Ant's doing work. Ant ain't doing work like we know Ant can do work. He got 17 points. We know Ant. Now, Denver is in trouble. I'm going to tell you why. I know Koo might be tuning in. I'm sorry, Koo, but check this out. They playing in Minnesota. They up 2-1, and Ant had an Ant game. When Ant has an Ant game, I'm talking like a 40 piece, it could be ugly. It could be ugly. I'm very impressed with Minnesota. I mean, they haven't been there before. You know, they've been there. And I think that, you know, with their experience right now. And the thing about Jokic, which I don't know if people can check out. If you watch the game, he was more on the 3-point line. And they made him try to put the ball on the floor. And when you put the ball on the floor, guess what? You got the little guys coming up by and swiping on you. That's why he got so many damn turnovers. So I think that it's a good series. It's by no means Minnesota has it, you know, in the bag yet. I think Denver's going to come back and show who they really are. But right now, I think it's a real close game, and that's the way I like it. That's where you want it.
Yeah, we want that type of game. So do you think that the Wolves kind of figure out the formula to the Nuggets to even have Jokic play the way he was playing?
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if it's going to be next game, but for that particular game, they definitely had a feeling, and they had a game plan, and that game plan worked. If I recall, I think he only had 2 assists or 3 assists. Now, you know damn well he's a walking triple-double. I think he only had 3 assists. And he had more turnovers than assists, which hardly ever happens. And, you know, again, come on, Cap. When have you seen Jokic go 7 for 26? I mean, so you got
to figure it out. They definitely got to figure it out. Because all thing you got to do is once you figure out Jokic, you can probably do what you want to do with the rest of the team. You know,
if they keep everybody else, even if he is the old Jokic, if they can keep everybody else kind of cool, I think they got a good chance. And the fact is, they're at home. They have a really good record at home, especially during the end of the regular season. I think they were like 7-2. They're tough at home, so this game is going to be crucial for a few teams, but definitely Denver got to come out with this one. And again, the thing I wanted to bring up too, Kaz, is that, all these damn injuries, they're all soft tissue injuries. You look at all these teams, it's all soft tissue. So I don't know what kind of role that's going to play when Gordon, if he comes back. How effective is he going to be? Is he going to be reckless like he usually is? Or is he going to be, cautious? Because when you got soft tissue injury, it could happen. Anything can happen. It don't even have to be any contact involved. So to answer your question, I think Minnesota's in a good spot right now. And again, we have not seen Ant, the real Ant. If he breaks out,
hey, if they can win, let's say they do win this series without Ant being Ant, right? Maybe he's saving himself for the bigger stage.
Could be. But they got to get past this one. That ain't no joke.
Yeah, they ain't no joke. They definitely ain't no joke. But if he's saving, because like you said, injuries. But if they can keep up what they're doing, the way how they plan and get up out this series with Denver, I feel like it'll be smooth sailing for them. And then Ant can go off, but we don't need him to be injured either.
No, not at all. But check it out, Cass. A couple other teams have some injuries as well. We got Wemby under the concussion protocol. We got Williams from your OKC, again, soft tissue injury. So, you know what I mean? This is a perfect opportunity. I mean, it's a perfect. KD is not playing tonight. KD's, who knows what his injury status is, and they could be gone in 4 or 5 games anyway. So, I mean, this is, think about it, it's a perfect opportunity for Minnesota to jump up. And I bet nobody thought they were going to, well, we knew they could be effective. I don't know if anyone gave them a chance against OKC or San Antonio, but right now, and like I said, that man, if he comes,
but since you brought up Wemby, though, do we think that the Spurs can get out the first round without him?
Man, you know what? I've been thinking about this, and what he provides for them is not only offensively but defensively, and he is such a crucial part to their team. I mean, they got Cornette as a backup. He's gonna do all right. I think San Antonio, they got enough surrounding Wemby that they can make it a go, but it's gonna be tough. Well, he made the trip. He's not playing tomorrow, but he might play the next game, I think. So it's tough coming back. It's tough, man. You know what I mean? And then how is he going to feel coming back from concussion protocol? How's his mental going to be? How's he going to feel, going out there?
He whacked his head so hard, man. Oh.
Whoa, man.
That bounce back when he hit, I'm like, oh, Wemby, oh, no, oh, I thought he had a breast on the side of his head. Man. I don't know. I'm really not a Spurs person like that, so I don't really know them in depth to break down the players that they have. But I know that they are effective while Wemby is playing. I want them to get out and win too. That's one of the things I do want to see get something with a new player, but they gonna have to stay strong. I'm gonna say it like that. They're gonna have to stay strong. He has to get himself together and stop worrying. Because of course you gonna worry about the playoffs. It's the playoffs, so of course you're gonna worry. But he don't, as of right now, he needs to worry to get his mental together so he can get into the game and play. I don't want him to come back and have to be 10 times worried about his injury and what's going on and winning, because your health is wealth. So it's going to always be plenty of basketball games for him. I feel that they could get out the first round. I could feel that. I can see that. But it takes for his mental to be strong in order to get out that first. Now, if he's not all together, then by all means, there's no iron team. That whole team got to step up until their main man come back. So if he has to sit out for this whole first thing, they have to step up in order to get out this first. And then Wemby can come back for that second.
I agree with you. Yeah. I agree with you. Also, who's going to be that person to step up? I mean, they got Castle. They got Vassell. They got quite a few. They got the point guys who's playing really well. They got Harrison off the bench, provides leadership. But I don't know if there's anyone to come out there that's going to be able to provide them 25 points a game, 20 points a game to offset his absence. I don't know. They're going to have Cornet in the middle. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, man. So, but they need him to come back as soon as he can. I don't know.
Well, De'Aaron Fox going to have to step up. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, well, see, he's the key. De'Aaron Fox is going to be the key. He can do it. He's been there. He's already had the playoff experience going against Golden State Warriors, and he played out of his mind, if you remember that. So he got the experience. He's been there, done that. But the only thing I'm worried about, Kaz, San Antonio's young. They haven't been there. I want how much effect that's going to be. Now, there's a lot of pressure put on them guys now because the big guy's out for a minute. How they're going to handle that pressure and how they're going to get, because they haven't been there before.
They haven't been there. Yeah, I think they'll do fine. I feel they'll do fine. They well coached. You know, it takes for their coach to put them together. Like, look, man, we all gonna have to ship it up a gear a notch, just one. You know, we don't want to burn ourselves out because if we do get out this first, we need to be strong in the second. We don't know who we gonna go against in the second. You know, and Wemby got it, and again, Wemby got to get his mind together. I know it hurt. That fall might mess with him. I know it's bad, but he has to be cool, calm, and collective. He'll be cool. I feel like they'll get out the first. If he do come back, his mental, he gonna have to worry about his health. He may just lose. They may lose a game. If he come back, they may lose a game just because of the simple fact that his mind may not be there yet. They may lose a game, but I have faith that they may just get out the first. They may just get out the first. Now, if he don't come back at all, then by all means, everybody, we're going to have to step it up. Because I feel that he will come back on the second once they all step up and then win and get up out this first. So I'm gonna give them some faith. I feel they will. I feel they will. They just have to be not too thirsty. You know, I know they young, they hungry, but slow that appetite down because you be overly too hungry, you may lose. You may just lose. Patience is key. So I feel they're gonna get it. It's gonna take some time. They may lose a game or two. Maybe. I don't know what the score is now with them. But they gonna lose the game, probably, if they don't play right. So that's my take on that. That's definitely my take on that. But we was talking about coaches. So we're gonna get on coaches. This seems like a hypothetical right here. But hypothetically, if Steve Kerr was the lead of Warriors, who you feel would replace him? And do you think they'll do better than Steve Kerr?
Well, first I'm gonna tell you who I would like to replace him. Ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you who they should. Mark Jackson. That would be my guess. I think the brother deserves a chance. He's blackballed, so he'll never get in. Who could see? The thing is, there's not too many out there right now. I mean, that's a tough question. Who could actually make a difference?
I don't know too many coaches, so
I know all the coaches, but I'm just trying to think. Most of them are coaching right now. You know what I mean? Are they retired? So to answer your, I don't know if they want to pull somebody from now. Here we go. Because you know what they do? They have like a cycle of coaches. They get fired, they go right to another team. If you notice, they all go. They got their own fraternity. Now, I know. I know you may not like this one, but I'm just off the top of my head. You hit me off the top of my head. I'm thinking your boy at Chicago, who just
Billy?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Who else? There really ain't.
Okay.
There's not much out there unless they go the college route. Unless they go the college route, there really is. I mean, I guess you can go McMillan. You can go. I mean, or there is one out there that might get a chance. Sam Cassell. There is one out there that might.
Sam Cassell. Yeah. Okay. Let me go on to Billy real quick. Since you brought up Chicago. Okay. Now, everybody in Chicago, I'm gonna say this is what everybody in Chicago says about Billy. They say Billy is garbage. This is what all fit to say about Billy. Billy came into a situation that was already messed up.
Exactly. Yep, true.
Now, everybody will say your job is to be a coach. Cool. I understand. But it's only so much that you can do with what you got. It's only so much. You can have all the pieces that don't match. It's like peanut butter, no jelly. Kool-Aid, no sugar.
Right.
You can put 3 colors of Kool-Aid in the picture. You still gonna need water and you gonna need sugar.
That's true.
That's true. So now, did he get us there to the playoffs? He got us there. But that's it. And we cannot get mad at that man for not trying to make what he got better. That's not his fault. So now, to go to your take on him going to the Warriors. Warriors have something. It may not be something that everybody else may like, but Warriors is better than us.
That's true.
So if he do go there, he got pieces he can use. And he may do, and this is a hot take right here. Somebody may disagree. I feel like he may do better plays than Steve Kerr. Because Steve Kerr be doing some plays that's questionable. Very questionable. That I do not like. Especially when he be sitting down Steph, knowing that Steph can stay out there a whole certain amount of minutes and win. It's certain plays that Steve Kerr do that jeopardize the whole team. Simple as that. No Warriors fan gonna do that, but I'm a Warriors fan. I'm going to say it. He does some questionable BS. Now, if Billy gets over there to the Warriors, I feel that he may do something with the Warriors. I think, I like when you brought him up because when he was here, they crucified him here. They crucified him here. Bad. They crucified him bad. And you cannot get mad at a man that came into a situation that he cannot control. Our front office is BS. Everything is BS. Everybody got fired up here. It was cleaning house up here. So he ended up stepping down because he knew he was going to get fired next. And most coaches don't want no fire on their background. So he stepped down first before they even sent him a notice of him getting fired. That's a good idea you did, player. Step down because it's garbage over here on Madison Street. So he left. Now, if he do go to the Warriors, I feel that he may just do that. That'll be a good one, right?
And now, Cass, go ahead. Now, Cass, let me tell you, check this out, Cass. Couple things. Your Bulls done traded about 5, 6, got Levine. We can go on and on. It's like a revolving door. Then they had 85,000 guards. I mean, poor management. They paid Williams all that money. He got a big bag. I mean, they did some bad decision making from front office, and unfortunately, Donovan got the heat. Like you said, you can only coach with what you got to have some talent. You got to have players that, like you said, that gel. But they had a revolving door. Now he goes to Golden State, stability. Jimmy B's coming back in the picture next year. They're gonna probably have a high first round pick, and this year's draft is pretty damn good. This year's draft is pretty damn good, let me tell you. So I'm just saying, but Cassell, he might get a chance. He might get a chance. I don't know.
I like the Sam Cassell route. I do like that. But if Billy do get up there, I feel that Billy will do good.
Yes.
Billy will do good. Because Billy ain't had nothing. He ain't had no support. He ain't had nothing down there. He ain't had nothing. They might as well just burn the whole building down over there on Madison Street. Like, burn it down. For real. Burn it down. That's how I feel. But Sam Cassell, if that was a good route, I would love to see that. If Billy get up there, I love to see that too. But let's go on to my other team, though. How do you feel about Taylor Jenkins going to the Milwaukee?
Taylor Jenkins, I think he has the respect of the league. All the coaches do respect him, so he has that respect. I mean, he got the boot maybe a little bit too early, but as far as I know, he's well liked by the players. So, I think he'll be pretty good. But again, he goes into a crazy situation because Giannis don't know what he's doing, if he's coming or he's going. So you don't know what's going on there. I mean, it puts him in a tough situation. And I think he'll do well. I think the city they're gonna love him because he's well liked. He's a well liked coach, and I think he's gonna be effective. It depends on what Giannis does. Is Giannis gonna keep his 3 brothers and 2 sisters and then the cat and the dog? Is he gonna bring them? So Jenkins is going into a real tough situation right now because Giannis is mad at the organization. They're mad at him, and I don't know how that's going to work out. But as far as I think as far as any of the coaches remaining that are out there, I think he's probably one of the top ones. And I think that given the opportunity, I think he'll do well.
Yeah. Because I still got one of my predictions, my guru predictions, that he's going to leave, Giannis. I feel that he's going to leave. They didn't trade him off because they kept him. Because whatever they said, I think they just made him stay. But I feel that Giannis may be cooking up to leave. And if he leaves, that's going to be messed up. That's gonna be messed up because now y'all lost all your trade capital because y'all should have traded him at the trade deadline. Should have traded him. I would have. I definitely would. But they didn't. And as you say, it all falls on him. So if he stays, okay. Because let's think about what they got. They got a nice little couple of pieces. But they young, and they still got to be developed. They got rid of pieces. So Giannis is the only person really there, and his brothers ain't. We ain't even talk about his brothers. Now, I ain't really see his other. Now, let me take that back. One of his brothers, not the garbage one that's been there already, but the other one that just got there. Now, I don't know how he hoop yet. I ain't see him play, but I heard that he's a little better. So if we can get rid of that other dude, we can get rid of him and just keep the fresh brother there. Now, I don't know what the coach is going to do with the pieces that he has. Because now it's going to get to a point that he's going to be like how Billy was down here in Chicago. I feel like that's a whole different thing now. The difference is you got a big old superstar over there. That's the difference. So he's in a position like Billy was, but they front office is a little okay. And you got one big old superstar. What you going to do with this team? That's the question. That's
you want
big. Yeah, go ahead.
Check this out. And y'all hearing this firsthand. This is my own little, but I think check out the possibility. You know what? Guess where he might go? And wait till you hear my response and be like, yeah, it might work. Now, you just talked about the Atlanta Hawks. Let me tell you something. Watch where I go with this.
Okay.
Not one franchise player. They don't have any. I mean, they got Johnson right now. But as far as money-wise, they got the money. They're under the first apron. They're under the second apron. And Cash, check this out. They got the fourth pick in this upcoming draft. And they're still going to keep their core, but they still got enough where they can get rid of 3-4 guys plus the fourth pick. Going to Atlanta. When's the last time you seen Atlanta Hawks win a goddamn thing? Tell me now they got an opportunity, and then you know, like the Knicks can't go get them. A lot of teams are way over the salary cap.
The Knicks could have got him though.
Before
that's the thing, they could have got him, but it's not just the Knicks. Matter of fact, scratch that. It's not just the Knicks. Milwaukee could have just gone ahead and traded him. They should have done that. They should have done that.
But they wanted too much. They wanted too much. They want everything. They want everything.
And that's what they messed up at. So now he can leave.
Yes.
He can leave now. So when all this is over with, I'm not going to be shocked until we see, free agency. Giannis. Everybody going, if people be shocked at that, then that's crazy. Because I'm not. Because if he pop up in there, that's Milwaukee going to be holding their face. It's going to be like, oh my God. He said all this. We kept him and he left. May bring his brothers too. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Pack it up.
Oh, wherever he goes, he's coming. Wherever he goes, his brother's going to be right there. Wherever he goes.
If he goes to Atlanta and they be like, hey, man, cut me a deal. Bring my brothers too.
Man. I don't want to go there, Cass, but think about it. Atlanta is probably in the best position of all the teams you said. And to give you an example, Denver, they want a chip. Milwaukee, they want a chip. OKC, they want a chip. Golden State, they want a chip. The Lakers, they want a chip. The Celtics, they want a chip. When's the last time Atlanta done anything? Now, Giannis likes to leave a legacy. What legacy would that bring to Atlanta? And as you know, at team free agents, nobody wants to go to Atlanta. They might want to go there now. They might want to go there.
Atlanta been looking good.
I'm letting you know. And
it's crazy. Atlanta started looking good a little more when they got rid of Trey.
And if they keep Johnson, McCollum, of course, and maybe one or two other guys, they might have to let go Kuminga, but I mean, they're not going to be able to let Johnson go because he's the keeper.
Yeah, Kuminga could get thrown in the package too.
He might have to. So think about it.
Throw him in the package. Yeah, go on, throw him in the package and bring your brothers too. Let's go. Come on. It's cool. We'll give him a couple of minutes or whatever, But playoff time, nah. But we'll give them a couple of minutes. Come on, we'll put them on the payroll. Come on down here. Y'all take Kuminga and probably 2 more guys. So we got to fit your brothers in too.
And the fourth pick. And the fourth pick.
And the 4th pick. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. And we're gonna throw a little bit of money on top of it. Boom.
Yeah, it's cool.
Come on down here to Atlanta. We got some wings and we got some strippers. Come on.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
We got some wings and strippers. Oh yeah, I can see that. Oh, and it's gonna be ugly too. Oh, I can see that.
You heard it here.
Okay, Con. I'm gonna let you slide with that one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. I can see that. Long as the brothers don't play when playoff time comes, I can see because I don't think they need to be on the payroll. They just need to get on the payroll. That's all it is. Clock in, clock out. Like, I clocked in yesterday, clocked out yesterday. That's how the brothers gonna be. So I can see that. I can really see that. But then would that let's say that did happen because we're talking about the coach. So if that was to happen, Milwaukee get a 4th pick. We get Kuminga. Do you think that the coach will be able to make something out of that? Because we need to know if that's a good fit for Milwaukee as him being there. We know that, like you say, he's respected. If Giannis was to leave, now we're saying that because we don't know yet, but let's say Giannis left. We got Kuminga, we got 2 guys, we got a 4th pick. Would that be enough for him with the team they got now? Because they still got Bobby Portis, they still got Rowland, they still got a couple of people over there. Do you think that he'll be able to make something?
Yes. Let me tell you how.
Okay.
Milwaukee's still relatively young. They get rid of Giannis and Larry Moore and Curly, his brothers. You know what I mean? I think that it's going to be beneficial because they're going to get a young Kuminga who's going to probably go into his own. A lot of players take a little more time than others. Kuminga's coming into his own right now. I think he's going to be playing well. He'll be, one of the veterans on that team. I think he's going to show some leadership. I think it's going to be effective. They got the 4th pick. They'll get the 4th pick. And guess what else they're going to get? Milwaukee's going to be in the lottery, bro. Milwaukee's going to be in the lottery. You're talking about rebuilding. And again, getting rid of Giannis leaves a lot of salary cap. So they can go get a free agent or they can go get somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got that, you got Kuminga, you got somebody else, you got a 4th pick, and y'all going to be lottery. You may get the 1st pick or the 2nd pick or 3rd pick. Imagine if they get the bouncer. I'm just saying. You get Giannis, the bouncer, Johnson, Mikel. Shoot. Come on, guys.
So basically, he'll be in a better position than Billy was in Chicago.
Oh, absolutely.
The front office up there is good. They okay because they how they was catering to the brothers up there and stuff like that. They'll definitely help the coach out. So I can see that. I think that'd be a good fit. He in a better position than Billy. And then if Billy do decide or go to the Warriors, he'll be in a better position because their organization is actually good and he had pieces to play with. So that goes back to other coaches because there's no other coaches as of right now because everybody is coaching right now. So that will leave for Sam Cassell to try to get a shot. And if they do decide to get a coach, it'll probably be college coaches. They'll probably end up getting their first shot. But as of right now, as a Tyler being in Milwaukee, how you put down a little plan, I do see that Tyler will be a good fit and he'll be in a good position to make a team. I can see that. I think that will be good. That will be good. But if Giannis don't leave,
well,
he still has a superstar, and he has a good front office. So with the front office, maybe he could play around with the players, trade, ship off,
And
try to.
it's still going to be in the lottery.
Right.
Milwaukee's going to be in the lottery. So, you know what I mean? It depends where the ping pong ball falls. You still can keep Giannis, the Three Stooges, his brothers, and you can also you got the fourth.
I feel you.
So I mean, the possibilities are good. If he stays, they still get a lottery pick, and they can do work with the lottery pick. They can trade down and get 2 picks. There's all kind of maneuvering. They can trade it for a veteran. They can trade it for a free agent if Giannis stays. If Giannis goes to Atlanta, they're still going to get a bunch of young guys and the 4th pick and the lottery pick.
Which I feel that would be better.
It could for Milwaukee. So Milwaukee's not in a bad spot. If he stays, you still get a lottery pick, and you can maneuver that and make it work. If he goes to the Hawks, they're going to get a bundle. They're going to get a bundle and still keep their pick. So, I mean, they're not in a bad spot. They're not in a bad spot at all.
Okay. All right. Well, good for Tyler, man. He got hired at Milwaukee. Congratulations. I feel that'll be a good spot for him. And I hope Billy get hired somewhere, because I feel that he is a good coach. He was just in a bad predicament up here, and he was treated wrongly. So I hope Billy do get somewhere. If Steve Kerr leaves and he do get the Warriors, that'll be a blessing. If he do get a job somewhere whoa, let me rewind. Because we just talk about if the Knicks lose, they may just get rid of that coach. So
who used to coach with that Golden State?
Yeah, so that can happen too. So that it's possibilities for Billy. But let's move on down to the last topic. We're gonna talk about Wemby, man. Do you agree that Wemby got the Defensive Player of the Year?
Before we go there, Cass, I got to give a shout out to one of your fellow Chicagoans who I knew something was really wrong, and it's been put out there for the public. You know who my guy is? Your fellow Chicagoan Isaiah Thomas. He has. You already know that, but he has Bell's palsy. I don't know if you know what that is. He has Bell's palsy right now, and that's my dog. That's my. You already know. That's me. That's like my ace compadre right there. That's my dude. But he's suffering right now with Bell's palsy. We don't know the extent of it. And thanks to another Chicagoan, Bobby Reed, I was able to text Isaiah. I doubt if he responds, but I was able to get a hold of him. I don't know if he'll respond back. But getting back to what you saying about Wemby?
Oh, do you agree about him being Defensive Player of the Year?
Absolutely. No question. Hands down.
Okay. Because I agree too, but I heard through the grapevine that most people wasn't agreeing.
Really? How?
Yeah. It was a lot of BS, but
it was
a lot of BS, but nobody really can't really give me the reason why he shouldn't have got it. But since we're talking about why, that we agree that he do, why do you agree that he deserved it?
Oh, this is very easy. This is easy, because not only does he affect the game with his blocked shots, he affects the whole offensive team's strategy, because they got to worry about him every time they go to the cup. He's the only big man right now. Even with Gobert, I don't think players feared him. They fear Wemby because he can, with that 7'5", whatever he is, and that damn near 10-foot length. I mean, with his arms, I mean, he can reach on with damn touching the rim without jumping. That length can be such an effective weapon. And he's the only player in the NBA today that can do what he does defensively. Just by being present with the reach and the block shots, I think, and teams have to do it. They have to change the whole offensive because of him. I think he's the only player that offensive teams have to work and plan around him because he's so damn effective and he's athletic and he covers so much ground. Another one of the centers that can do that. He covers so much ground with his length and his long legs, and he's still quick and he's young. Man, I can't see anyone. I can't see. I mean, you look at all the old guys, the veterans. They say they ain't seen nothing like him. I mean, Bill Russell was like that, but I mean that teams feared him. I think that hands down, he definitely deserves it because of the fact not only with his block shots, and then when he does something that Bill Russell used to do, when he blocks shots, most of the time he keeps the ball in play. A lot of people, no. Because what you want to do, you want to keep the ball in play so you can go get your transition game going on. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, that's easy. No doubt.
Yeah. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, I was not a believer. You know, I was not a believer at the end of the day, but I got to give credit where credit's due. You know, and he is one of them. He do deserve it. He does a lot, and he still got a ways to go. Because I feel like in the next couple of years he might get ripped out like Giannis and get big, and I feel like he's gonna get bigger. Now, if he don't get bigger, I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing because he's still doing his thing. But I feel he's gonna get bigger. Because when Giannis came in, he was scrawny and small, very scrawny and small. And I feel that Wemby might just rock up and just get big and get more scary, intimidating. They feel like, whoa, you know, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like he deserves it. But we're gonna get to my man right out real quick. You know, we talked about Wemby, you know, but Shea real quick. Do you think that Shea is the best clutch player of the year right now, man? Talk to him nice now.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna say no. No, but hear me out.
Like that, man.
But hear me out. Why? You're gonna agree with me. I'm gonna make you a believer. Now, clutch to me means end the game, last second, taking over the game in the fourth quarter when it means something. Do you realize how many fourth quarters your boy sat up? When has he had to be clutch? Is what I'm saying. When has he had to? That's my only. Other than that, come on, the brother is ridiculous. I mean, come on, it's obvious. But when has he had to be clutch? Whereas Brunson last year, look how many close games the Knicks have, and Brunson wasn't sitting out the fourth quarter. I'll bet you, I can almost guarantee that SGA has sat out more than 20 games in the fourth quarter. I'll bet you right now. So clutch, I don't know, because we ain't seen it yet this year. We might, but clutch will come down. They've been blowing teams out. So how you gonna say he's clutch when they're blowing everybody out and he's sitting down the whole fourth quarter?
I agree. Hey, I ain't made the topic. I just agree with it because it was Shea, and I like it. But I'm riding with Shea all day. But to your point, I agree with you. As much as I want Shea to be everything,
I hear you. I hear you.
I agree with you for the simple fact that yes, our team is solid and we're good and we're killing to a point that we don't have to do a clutch thing.
So how you gonna call him clutch if you don't have to be clutch?
Right. Now, not saying that it may not happen in the
Oh,
playoffs.
he'll
We
be
don't
there.
know it, because we don't know what may happen when our homies went down. You know, so I still got faith in my team, even though my homie went down and he is a good piece. You know, but to your point, it may just happen, but it has to happen enough for him to be clutch player of the year. So I do understand what you're saying.
I'm not saying he can't do it because he is the king. If it were to come down to a clutch time situation, you wouldn't want anybody else besides him because a couple of factors. Number one, nobody can stop him. But number two, if you try to stop him, he can penetrate. And number three, he's a great foul shooter. So, and all those things, you gotta give SGA, but we haven't had a chance to see it. That's all that's the only flaw. It's not his fault that's blown everybody up. And he's sitting there, all the players, it's not his fault.
So since that was the subject at hand, I'm just gonna swap it since he the ball head when made this. So we're gonna switch it. So because I kind of understand what you're saying, even though I want my homie to be everything.
All right,
but we're gonna swap it. So since you said that, who would you consider to be a clutch player of this year?
You know who I'm gonna say? Cade Cunningham.
Oh, Detroit.
In honor of my boy Isaiah, too, by the way. But
yes, sir.
They have played a lot more. Again, OKC been blowing teams out. Detroit has come back. They've had, you know what? 2 years ago, they had one of the worst records in the NBA. Now they have, matter of fact, they have in the East. So to answer, I mean, I think he's been called on to be the clutch player more than SGA because, like I said, they blow everybody out. But Detroit, if you look at Detroit, they don't really have any offensive weapons, so they get everything towards Cade and maybe Duran whenever he decides to play any offense. He's a great player and he's an all-star, but he's not too much of an offensive player. You think of who they got. They don't really have, they got Tobias Harris, who I think is going to be breaking a pension next year from Social Security. So, I mean, you know, I think that. See, I can't talk with you, Ken. But I mean, I think that.
Oh my God! Don't come at Tobias like that, man. Hey.
He's a good ball player, but he's old as dirt. Let's keep it real. But anyway, like, to answer your question, I would definitely go with Cade Cunningham as far as clutch. Now, again, you could talk about Brown having a great year that he had with the Celtics. Right. But again, they've been blowing teams out. So again, when you say clutch to me means Mr. Clutch means you're clutch when it counts the most. And if you don't have the opportunity, Detroit, they've been in a lot of close games. And Cade has come down. When they were playing them Knicks, you want to talk about clutch in Madison Square Garden. When he did the damn thing, it was him that brought him ahead. It was him that hit the dagger to the New York Knicks. It was him that did it to some other teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers. You look at their record and who they played, and look how close the games were, and look who dominated. Cade Cunningham. I would roll with Cade Cunningham.
So as of this year, we can agree that Detroit been killing this year, especially on the records. And Cade just been dominating last quarter, last second, clutch.
And he's doing it in the playoffs. They came back. Look what he did. He's doing it now.
Yep, and doing it now. Okay. I definitely understand that. Okay. So let's see. And then we got the 6th man of the year. What's that man's name?
He played for the Spurs, right?
Yeah. I ain't know he got that. That's new.
I heard he got it. I don't really know much about him, to be honest with you. He's not getting much press out there. I'm surprised. You know, interesting. I'm not, obviously he must have been playing very well. But I'll tell you what. I tell you, I got one. I got a 6 man. Even though, Cass, I don't like them, but I think you might have to give it to him. I don't care what anybody says. That would be the Boston Celtics. That damn Pritchard. I mean, he coming off the bench doing work. He come off the. Who you think helped carry when Tatum was out? It was Brown and Pritchard. And then when Tatum comes back, Pritchard's coming off the bench, and I think he would, and he could have got it last year, but I think he might have. You know, I mean, I think he set the record straight. He already established himself. I think he is definitely 6th man of the year. Although I'm not going to take it away because, hey, he got it. I'm not going to take nothing away from that. I don't even really know. You know me. I don't really know him. I don't really know him with them. But Pritchard,
yeah,
I do.
I really don't know them. I really don't know them like that either.
I don't.
But as of the defensive player of the year, Wemby, I think that's the biggest one right there, and that's well deserved. You know, that's well deserved for him. So let's see. We covered the Knicks and the Hawks. We covered the Spurs and the Nuggets and the Wolves. So the last and not least, in these playoffs, who you got? Who we got to look towards for as of right now? Who we should be looking out for?
You know who can be a dangerous team if they are on all cylinders in the East. I might shock the world on this one. I think you better watch out the Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers can be very effective if Mobley and Allen can play consistently, because so far, we know how Harden gets it in playoff time. We know he goes, he'll get you 35 and he'll get you 3. You know what I mean? Then he got to go to the strip club. But I mean, you know, if they can get their act together, they got that bad man Mitchell, and then they got my boy Strokes off the bench, and he's a light up 3-point shooter. I think Cleveland's going to be a team to be reckoned with if Mobley and Allen come to play. And if they do that, I think they're going to be very effective. So that's one team I'm definitely looking for in the East. Definitely.
Yeah, they playing against the Raptors Sunday.
Yes. They lost the last game, and you know, I could tell that here's one bad thing though. You know, Mitchell and Harden were kind of going at it with each other because Mitchell was upset with Harden because he had too many turnovers. Harden was mad at Mitchell because he only went to the line once. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hopefully that gets resolved. So, I don't know how it got out in public like that. That should be in the locker room. That should stay in the locker room. But it got out. So, that hopefully that don't affect Sunday's game.
I seen them out on the court arguing about he didn't pass it to James when he was open for the 3.
Yeah.
That could be it is no time for that. Basically, no time.
That could definitely go against them, but they do have the firepower. I mean, like the game before that. I mean, if you look back, like I would say, last quarter of the season, I mean, Harden and Mitchell were getting 25 or more each every game. Mitchell was getting like close to 30, and Harden was getting about 25, getting 9, 10 assists. So I mean, they can be effective. And they've been there before. And the fact is, Harden knows his reputation is in the playoffs. We all know how he gets in the playoffs. We know how he goes in the dumps in the playoffs. So he got something to prove too as well. But I think that Cleveland, given again, if they're healthy and they got the front line, they got the outside perimeter shooting, Cleveland could be a mess.
Yeah. So as of right now, excuse me, we got the Lakers and the Rockets. The Lakers right now winning. They up by 4 in the fourth quarter, 8 minutes on the clock.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
KD, I heard mess up your card. KD ain't playing. Mess up your card. I heard her.
Yeah, he messed up my card. Yeah. Definitely messed my card up. Yeah.
Hey, Luka playing? They say he was coming back today. I don't know. But I heard that the Three Amigos will be back. Today's Friday. The Three Amigos will be back on Monday, whenever they play.
Yeah. So I'll be looking out. So just to let y'all know that some games, if y'all want to see some good games, as of tomorrow, we got Detroit and the Magic. You know, and then of course my team tomorrow and the Suns. But they need to start. They need to be careful because Devin Booker on some other. He got a chip on the shoulder. You know, so my team better be careful. We got the Knicks and the Hawks tomorrow as well, which we said tonight. They better not lose this game. Because it's going to get ugly for them if they lose this game tomorrow. And that's tomorrow. That's 5 o'clock. And then, we got Nuggets and Bulls tomorrow too. So that's the thing. And then Sunday, Cavaliers and Raptors. And then Sunday, we got the Celtics and the 76ers, which they lost. 76ers lost today to Boston. They lost by 8. They was out there trying.
They were very competitive. I was checking out before I came on the air with you. Philadelphia had them. Philadelphia's, and that's what Boston. They thought Boston was going to be, so effective. Let me tell you something. Philadelphia's giving them a hard way to go. And Embiid, that big guy, he might be playing the next game. I'm just saying, because that could be, that's they're at home. He got the and
they almost won.
They was up. They were down. Then they went up by 5. Because I was checking again. And then something came back, and then I came and did the show with you. But something too. Here's something that could possibly be very beneficial to the Lakers. You said they're up right now. If they go and win tonight, and then let's say, because it looks like if KD ain't playing, they may end up sweeping, which gives, guess what? They'll be the only team in the playoffs right now, because right now, they're the only teams that do not have a loss. So right now, what I would say is that's going to give that 41-year-old guy, that old guy, a lot of time to recuperate, relax. That's also giving AR no pressure to come back so quick. I'm just saying. I know I might be out of my mind sometimes,
so
but I'm
if they win tonight, basically give them the opportunity for them to score a sweep. That will leave LeBron to rest. AR to not come back too fast. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think all the other series is going to go at least 6 games, except maybe your OKC. I think they may get they may
we get ready to pull out the genuine boom. You know, we finna do genuine. We finna sleep. So it's coming. I feel like somebody gonna get the genuine, and I'm waiting on it. But to your take with the Lakers win, that will be that's gonna be something right there because LeBron be held stay like this all the way through and had a whole squad. That's gonna be scary.
And Cass, think about it. You that old guy. Let's just say KD was playing and KD was KD, and you know he might that could have went 7 games, and then
Right.
how you LeBron's going to perform in the next series? But the old guy needs as much rest as he can get. So I know LeBron probably let's get this over with as soon as possible so we can chill. And you know what I mean? He's going to be that much more effective. If they went 7-game series, he'd have blew everything out. It'd be useless the following series. But by them sweeping, that gives them more time to rest, relax, study film on OKC or whomever they're going to be playing next. It gives them, they can scout. I'm telling you, it has its advantages.
Yeah, well, you may be right because right now they up right now. So, and in 6 minutes, 6:50, they got 87 to 83. So it's a little close.
It's close.
Yeah. So if they win and they get that one more, that's gonna be nasty. So, but tomorrow we got games, everybody. So if y'all want to check out some games, we got a whole bunch of games going on tomorrow. Playoffs is cooking. It's just the beginning. You know, we might have some losers going home. We may got some coaches losing their job out of mind. We don't know. But it's the NBA. We don't know what may happen. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Courtside View. Shout out to Con for being here with me, kicking it, talking about these fools. They're crazy. You know, they need to step their game up. People need to worry about winning and putting their team together. Everybody needs to start loving each other and respect each other. Because everybody lose their jobs. Everybody can't coach everybody. Everybody got big egos. Everybody can't be the Thunder. You know, but they trying to. But thank y'all for tuning in. And if the ball brother comes back next week, depending on what happens, you know, we can do something again. If not, I'll quarterback this again. But we are here. Thank you, Con, for being with me today. And I would like to wish y'all a good night and make sure y'all check out the playoffs for tomorrow. And Keith, girl, take us out. And I hope you paying attention, Keith. Take us out. Whole time now, baby. If you be sitting there and not paying attention, hold on. Matter of fact, let me send her a smoke stick real quick. Because she be sitting there and be dozing off too. Hold on. Let me see. Boom. Let me see this real quick. Hello. We are done. Let's see if she answers. No answer. Oh, there you go.